the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bass. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Vanderbilt's offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Taking it the other way. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, LSU!
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. They made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And this is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick six here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick six rattled him a little bit. And if he's out here now seeing ghosts, he's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. You got to be able to turn the page and have a short memory, because this thing is going in the wrong direction for their signal call.
Got a man. It's Poole. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Commodores are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Tigers offense will get the ball for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before. because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Wants to return it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. From the shotgun, the inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got the quick pass. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Handoff to the single back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Poole. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Vanderbilt. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster.
Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Makes the catch. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. The field goal is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off the RPO, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. He'll throw on 3rd down. Pulls it in. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. All right, guys, let's talk LSU. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
That's a really nice catch there, and I know LSU goes by the moniker of DBU, but you take a look at all the draft picks they've had in recent years, and with this guy and his talent, they may be getting consideration soon of joining teams like Alabama and Ohio State for wide receiver use. This guy is really good.
He makes the catch. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers! They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. North Carolina is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Ramses isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Syracuse. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Phyllis?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Quick release on the RPO. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Guys, LSU has the lead here, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to throw on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time, and he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. And the Commodores are on the move. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires complete on the crosser. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. They're going to run it. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Off play action on first down. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Tigers looking to convert on 4th down. Motion from the wideout. Trying to get it to the marker. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Pulls it and fires to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the end zone. Touchdown LSU! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Commodores are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's cool. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The inside handoff. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Commodores pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Commodores are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Commodores with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the ground with the back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. They've been very good at moving the chains on 3rd down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. Finds his tight end. On the move at the 30. It's a seam wide open. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Gets it out fast. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vandy.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. RPO complete to open the drive. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Hand off from the shotgun. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple times and they've been sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That's the big story so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Finding an escape route. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. He'll start this drive firing. Makes the grab.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage. You're trying to defend a slant route. You've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Running into the open space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. It's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This will likely be the last play of the half. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in Baton Rouge.
The Commodores will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Quarterback running on the draw. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Going up top again. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move to pick up yardage. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. The RPO, it's complete. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He'll keep it himself. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Grabbed behind the line. It's Poole. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's complete. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Commodores will punt it away on 4th down. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. Quick release by the QB. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Another incompletion on 3rd down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They'll leave it with him. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Poole. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. And the Commodores really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws for the tight end. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. The Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down. Got his man downfield. Turning it on. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the beatdown has ensued.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
34, Vanderbilt, 7.
The returner will field it and bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Power football with the run. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down and 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The give to the tailback.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. And the Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Oh, he's got some space.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
The Commodores back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Pulls and fires complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Brings up 2nd down.
He'll pull it on the read. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. He's looking to pass. Got rid of it just in time.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like, they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Finley. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense will start doing business from their own 18-yard line on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Finley. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly. Running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, quarterback putting it right on the money.
They'll run play action. It's complete to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Looking to throw again. Pucks it out of the air. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Finley. Brought down, but looks as if LSU will pick up the 1st down. Here's this defense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Runs through a tackle. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
I think in this situation after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
Punt is on its way. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Unloads to the wideout. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The play action fake. Makes the catch. It's Guerrero. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. The throw. Fires to the big fella. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll move the tight end. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go right back to it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. To the ground to try to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Short throw is complete, and he'll grab it, step out of bounds, and pick up the first down. The Commodores have it with a 1st and 10.
And that's good enough for first down.
Finds his big tight end. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
To the tight end. Pickup of 5. 2nd down coming up.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Here on 3rd down.
Up to 3rd down coming.
From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Shows off another move and gets down to the 33-yard line. And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Unloads quickly. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. A first down run on the doorstep. He's going for the goal line. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. On second and goal, he carries again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll do it himself. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
44, Vanderbilt, 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. QB draw. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Fires to the big fella. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.